1023.com. Now live at the showroom of Kia of LaGrange, Tony Walls and head coach Pete Wiggins giving you the inside scoop on Callaway Cavalier football.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show. Callaway edition, live from the showroom here at Kia Motors. My name is Tony Walls, and I'm joined once again this morning by head coach Pete Wiggins. As we work out these little technical difficulties with my headset, I'll try to get there's a little feedback coming through there, but we'll get it fixed because we have the best road crew in town, led by Joseph Pope and Coleman Weiss, and they'll have it taken care of over here shortly. But this morning we'll talk a little bit about past Thursday night's game with Best Academy. The final score was Callaway 28 and Best Academy 18, I believe. It's a 10-point win for the Cavaliers. And Pete, congratulations on another big win. We continue to sit atop the region in first place with 2 games left. And, another good region win, senior night. Good way to send those seniors out with a victory.
Really proud of our kids. It was senior night. Had 14 young men that we honored before the game, and it was a big night for them. And, to see those kids grow up over the years has been really special for me. And, there's a core group of them that have been with us, seem like forever. And I think there's 5 of them that's got older brothers that went through our program. And it's just been really neat group of kids for Callaway, and they really represent our program extremely well. So really proud of them, those kids for obviously the leadership and dedication to Callaway football, but also to Callaway High School. But Friday night's game, big win for us. We had a little adversity. Had some turnovers, we had some penalties, we had mistakes that we made, but we still found a way to win against a good football team. Bass came in 4-2, and they got some really good football players. They got a running back he plays quarterback some, he plays a lot of positions, but he's one of the top 10 rushers in the state of Georgia. I mean, he's a really talented kid, a good linebacker, number 10, really special ball player. But anyway, I'm again, a good football team. We had some adversity, but we found a way to win. So really proud of our kids, really proud of their effort and throughout the game, and just a good win for us.
Well, Pete, we talk about the ability to win sometimes when you don't bring your A game. And during the season, you've been in it long enough to know sometimes you got to win somewhere. You don't play as well as you'd like to, but as long as you get one more point the other team, I think that's what counts. And when we come back after our first break, we'll talk a little bit more specifics about Thursday night's game and some more about those seniors, and not only the football players but the band and the cheerleaders who've been with us for a while. And then we'll talk a little bit more about this upcoming game next week. So come on back and join us here on the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, on the Eagle Sports Network.
$12.9. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can go for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
The choice of a new mayor for LaGrange is a critical choice for our city. Jim Thornton is the proven leader in this race, and he has the experience to know what works and what needs improvement. Jim wants a better quality of life for you and your family. Please don't miss this opportunity to make the best choice for LaGrange.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton. I am asking for your vote for mayor of LaGrange. Early voting has started, and you can vote at the Government Center downtown until November 1st or on Election Day, November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton. Blues season is upon us, And we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
Parks is going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to go to his left, back to his right, find across. He's going to go into the end zone for a Callaway score.
Yeah, I see the touchdown. Point. Good job that time by Tez Parks as he put his head down in there behind Big Harley Tabor on that left side and Justin Powell on that left side. So a good drive for the Cavaliers. Put them up 6-0 with the extra point to come here with 5:20 to go in the first quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday morning quarterback show with Coach Pete Wiggins. That was Callaway's first touchdown this past Thursday night. Put them up by a score of 7-0, and they went on to win by a final score of 28-18. But Pete, we were talking about the seniors, and we kind of want to focus on them this morning. One thing that I thought was really interesting, Pete, when you look down, from my perspective, when you look down on that sideline, and you look at the number of seniors, when you first came here, you remember senior night didn't take long. It was 5 minutes max, we get the kids out, and now you look down, and maybe we might have went from the 45 to the 45 on the home side, but now we got parents, we got kids, we got brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, all the way from the band, the football players, cheerleaders, and I think we stretched out maybe from the 15 to the 15, Pete, and that was really, really neat from my perspective.
It made my night as far as seeing that, and you mentioned there was a time where I remember having each year you'd have 4 or 5 seniors, and the programs came a long way, as far as just participation, and not only in football but in all of our sports. And I want to mention some of those guys, and you talked about brothers and sisters and mamas and daddies there last night, but as I go through the seniors' names, I want to try to mention some of the older brothers that might have played for us, or a younger brother that's playing for us right now. So it's just a pretty cool thing for Callaway football. But just going down the roster in numerical order, Tez Parks, our quarterback, obviously Ricky Parks graduated, played for us at quarterback, and of course Coach Parks has worked with us for a long time, and Big Daddy Parks, as I call him, and me and Coach Parks cooked a lot of chicken together, and those kids really enjoyed that over the years. Ed Daniel, number 2, our safety, Devon Rosser, older brother, Deontay Rosser, played for us several years ago. He's playing at Georgia State now. Petey Leverett, another senior, plays safety, plays wide out for us. He's got a younger brother. We call him Little Lev. It's Javosky Leverett, but it's Little Lev. Jalen Allen has been a 3-year starter for us on both sides of the ball. Keyshawn Freeman has got a little brother, Michael Freeman, that plays for us right now. Obviously, I really, and I want to get into pregame meal stuff later, but Keyshawn's mother and dad do a whole lot for us, and anyway, I always appreciate those guys. Dante Lindsay, Boom Lindsay, graduated a couple years ago, and a real special ball player for us.
Had a big interception for us this past Thursday night.
Dante, again, playing corner, playing wide out for us. Chase Freeman. Chase's dad, Tim Freeman, coaches ball, coaches baseball, has coached football with us. He's coaching softball now, so big part of our family. Deion Smith, Deion's a 3-year guy, plays defensive end for us, defensive tackle, wherever we need him. Nooney Anderson, number 19, tall, 6'4", defensive end. Andrew Jackson. Andrew's this is his first year out, but really proud of him this year. Levi Emery. his brother Josh Emery played for us last year. Justice Perkins, inside defensive tackle. Brandon Sutton, another 3-year starter, plays O-line, D-line. Older brother Golden that played for us several years ago. So I don't think I missed any seniors, but that's the guys that were lined up on the side the other night. And again, just a special group of kids for us. And I say this a lot, but they are a great representation of Callaway football.
And Pete, you talk about those kids. Let's don't forget their parents,
right?
And their family. With their family and their parents have been a big part of the Callaway family since, as you mentioned, for several years. The older brothers and a lot of parents will still be around with their younger kids coming up now. So, again, it was a good night for the seniors. A good way to send them out. I bet we were talking on the radio about. I bet as they were standing down there, knowing that might be their last regular season game in Callaway Stadium, I bet you they probably said, "Boy, where did the time go?" We tried to tell them, didn't we, Pete?
I mentioned that to them before the game, and time, as you and I know, the older we get, time sure goes by, and you talk about enjoying the moment, and you try to express that to the young people. But anyway, again, just big night for those kids, and a big night for Callaway. We just anytime you get a region win against a good opponent, it's a big win for us, and I was just really proud of our kids.
Yeah, we all are. We're proud of the kids, the coaching staff, and everybody. And we're going to take another break here for a couple of minutes and let some of our sponsors pay some bills and get a little exposure here. And we want to make sure we let everybody know how much we appreciate our sponsors here. Of course, the Kia allowing us to do the show here, and our buddies at Chick-fil-A here on Lafayette Parkway for supplying the biscuits, not only to us but to the customers here in Kia in the showroom and also the salesmen. So when we come back after this break, we'll get in a little bit more about Thursday's game, talk a little bit more about seniors, upcoming game Friday night against Douglas up in Atlanta. And lots of things, whatever's going on at the campus this week, you can give us a weekly report about that. So you guys go on and grab that second cup of coffee and come on back and join us here on the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, live from the showroom at Kia Motors on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. The choice of a new mayor for LaGrange is a critical choice for our city. Jim Thornton is the proven leader in this race, and he has the experience to know what works and what needs improvement. Jim wants a better quality of life for you and your family. Please don't miss this opportunity to make the best choice for LaGrange.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton. I am asking for your vote for mayor of LaGrange. Early voting has started, and you can vote at the Government Center downtown until November 1st or on Election Day, November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. And that's why State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually lives on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange at 706-882-9324 and put the life back in life insurance.
We reverse out. Nice trap play to Rosser. Rosser speeding his way across the 20. He could go to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
That's their favorite play, Jack. I'm going to have to find out from Coach Wiggins what that is. We talk about it every week. A little quick trap up the middle to Little Ross. He hit the hole with perfect timing. Got a good block on the outside that time. Good stalk block from number 12, Dante Lindsey, from his wide receiver position. Turn on the Jets, went in for the score. Put the Cavaliers up by a score of 13-0. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter with the extra point by Chase Freeman to follow.
It is right here in the showroom at Kia of LaGrange. It's Callaway won big on Thursday night. Maverick here with me and getting a chance to talk some Kia of LaGrange right here on Lafayette Parkway. And, of course, Maverick, we're awfully excited about a couple of things that are special features on Kias today. And I know that if you have them, you're happy. If not, you need to come check them out.
Well, yeah, in weather like this, you want to have the heated steering wheel, you want to have the heated seats, and a lot of our newer Kias have heated second-row seats, so you can even spoil the kids or anybody riding with you as well.
There you go, and that's a big deal on these cool mornings. So it stops a lot of the whining and carrying on. You go out there and you get in your car and you enjoy it. And if you haven't had a heated steering wheel, it's a treat. And you wouldn't think that it was a big deal till you get one, and then all of a sudden, you don't have a heated steering wheel?
It becomes a big deal, especially in Georgia when you get into the colder months. It's the easiest way to prepare. You walk out to your car, turn the button on, come back 5 minutes later, and it's an oven. I mean, you're done after that, so you can't have anybody complaining, and it's a really great feature to have, and it makes it easy for everybody.
There you go. Come check it out here on the new Kias, and I know you're always loving to help people get the financing they need, work with them, get all that paperwork done, and it is amazing how smooth everything happens here at Kia of LaGrange.
Well, we aim to make everybody happy. You know, at the end of the day, we understand people don't like going to car dealerships. We want people to enjoy coming here. Just by the way our processes work, you're not going to be here all day long. You're not going to be hassled into buying something. And in finance, we've never had anybody leave unhappy. You know, we just want to make everybody happy and make it an easy process. You should enjoy buying a car.
That's right, and I agree with that, and it is a pleasure to be here at Kia of LaGrange. If you haven't come seen the difference, come do that. Have some Chick-fil-A biscuits with us, meet the coaches, and have a great time. Thanks, Maverick, and back to the desk with you guys.
Good to see Maverick sporting that Julio Jones jersey over there, Wiggins. What do you think? Number 11 over there. So it looks good on you, buddy. But, we appreciate. We'll echo Coleman's sentiments. We appreciate. We know we have a good experience when we come to Kia every Saturday morning. So we thank Maverick and everybody here, Kurt, and everybody that helps make that experience go like it is. But, Pete, back to Callaway High School. This coming week we go up to Douglas. I believe that's at Lakewood, or is that great? That's at Grady, Pete, or where is that at? Let's see. Let me look at it. Yeah, it's at Lakewood. Mm-hmm. Last year, Pete, we went to Grady, I believe, but this one is at Lakewood this time. So Douglas in the bottom third of our region. They only have one win this year so far. This past week they played at Rockmart and lost that game by a score of 35-0. So, as the Cavaliers prepare for that game, another big region road test coming up next week. A game that the Cavaliers, they want to continue that momentum and continue to get better and work on and improve some things that they're not doing well right now.
That's right, and there's always things to work on. So we'll watch film with the kids tomorrow after our coaches meet for a while and get our practice plan ready and go at it next week and prepare for Douglas. Coach Schofield does a great job with his kids, and I know they'll be ready. And we just got to go on the road. Anytime you got a region game on the road, it's you got to prepare hard. It'll be a tough game, so we got to be ready. I want to say thank you to Miss Patterson for our pregame meal yesterday, and on Thursday in the cafeteria. It's the second meal she's done for us, and it's Renzo's mom, Renzo Patterson. Anyway, very, very special to us. Appreciate it greatly, and I want to run through. This means a whole bunch. At halftime, we had the kids sign some helmets and presented those helmets to the individuals that had provided us, or the churches or the business that had provided us pregame meal, and we can't say thank you enough to those individuals. But just to go through the list, I'm not going to say anybody's name because I may leave somebody out, and there's so many people involved with it. But First Baptist here in LaGrange, Mountville Baptist, Miss Patterson, I mentioned her name earlier, Rogers Barbecue, Tony and Randy Striblin, they always do a lot for us with a pregame meal, and they also did a meal for us on the homecoming parade, at the homecoming parade down in Hogansville. Antioch Baptist down in Hogansville, Three Life Church, Josh Rye. I mentioned Miss Patterson this week. City Lights Church is where we'll be headed this Friday. Mr. Herb Dreeman. Herb's son, Kaysen, is helping Coach Hubbard with our baseball program.
Okay.
And Kaysen and Colby both came through our program several years ago, and good kids.
Colby was a pretty good punter for us.
He sure was. And then we'll, the last game of the season when we play Rockmart, Faith Baptist is going to provide that pregame meal. So, again, I just want to say thank you to all those individuals, businesses, churches that have been there for us, and it just means so much to the kids, and it's just really special. And it's a great example of how our community, Callaway community, just keeps growing and getting stronger and stronger each year.
Well, speaking of getting stronger, we need to load up those cars Friday, Pete, and we need to fill up those stands up in Douglas. And as the Cavaliers continue their march toward the region championship, we're going to take one more break here, and we'll come back and we'll close it out with some closing comments about what's going on at the stadium. So, you guys come on back and join us here for the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting cost, and one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
As Bess will kick off. Again, just a line drive kick down the middle of the field. We fielded down to about the 25-yard line.
Great block out here by Terry Godwin. He's gone, Jack.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Kelly Cavaliers.
That's number 15, 10th grader Cedric Maynard. Great blocking at the point of attack back here, and that's how you answer a big touchdown right there by the Callaway Cavaliers. Good job on the blocking. Terry Godwin with a huge block out here. Cedric Maynard caught it on the run on the right side, cut back to his left, and went down the home sideline for about an 80-yard touchdown. Put the Cavaliers up by a score of 20-12.
Pete, we got about a minute left before we have to get out of here, and Coleman's threatened me with bodily harm if I don't keep it within that minute. So, quick, you had a couple of things you wanted to mention before we go.
Well, again, I didn't get through my list earlier, but I want to say I was talking about pregame meals. Mr. Freeman, Miss Freeman, they always do a whole lot for us with the varsity, but also with the JV, helping me out there. Mr. Freeman has helped me with every pregame meal, but also Coach Parks a bunch of times. He and I mentioned us cooking earlier on Sundays for the kids. They just mean a bunch to us, a bunch of the kids.
Multi-purpose facility coming along well. We got 30 seconds. Coleman has a gun out.
We have to. You and I need to do a ride by today and look at it.
We'll give them a better report next week.
You can really see the floor plan and the footings and the pipes and all that stuff. It really looks good.
Sounds good. Pete, this coming Friday against Douglas at Lakewood Stadium. Now the directions will be on the website. 7:30 kickoff Friday night. Cavaliers with 2 more games, one at Douglas on the road, and then we end up the regular season at Rockmart in 2 weeks. But one at a time, as you always say, Coach. But
one at a time.
Congratulations on a big win this past week, and we'll look forward to another one this coming Friday, okay?
Thank you.
And we'll come back and have some biscuits next Saturday, okay? For Pete Wiggins, Coleman Vice, Joseph Pope, and everybody back at the stadium, you've been listening to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway Edition, on the Eagle Sports Network.
WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at Eagle1023.com with Tony Walls and Cavaliers coach Pete Wiggins.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. The choice of a new mayor for LaGrange is a critical choice for our city. Jim Thornton is the proven leader in this race, and he has the experience to know what works and what needs improvement. Jim wants a better quality of life for you and your family. Please don't miss this opportunity to make the best choice for LaGrange.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton. I am asking for your vote for mayor of LaGrange. Early voting has started, and you can vote at the Government Center downtown until November 1st or on Election Day, November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it. from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
It's time now for the Troop Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live at the showroom of Kia of LaGrange, Greg Hicks and Coach Lynn Kendall giving you the inside scoop on Troop Tigers football.
All right, it is Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240, 96.9. And we are glad to be here at Kia of LaGrange, getting a chance to do Saturday morning quarterback. Of course, Troop High School played last night and played very well against Fayette County and had a big win. And I tell you what, not only do you pull off a win last night, Coach Kendall, but also your players continue to do the one thing they've done since the first game, honestly, since last year's first game till now. You see an actual improvement from game to game to game, and that's got to be. I hope the coaches see what I think I see, which is improvement every game.
Well, we do, and that's one of the things we look at, and we've talked about this on the show, is that how important it is for us to improve every game, regardless of the outcome. Sometimes the outcome's not where you want, but you're looking for areas in which you're advancing forward, and I think we have seen that pretty consistently. And, of course, some games, you see that improvement really stands out, and it's really easy to measure. And then other times you try to stay objective, and because the measurement isn't that large, and you try also not to read into things and, say, am I kidding myself? And because you can get bogged down with stats and things like that, and you're better than you think you are, or you're not as good as you think you are. I mean, it can go either way. So, but I appreciate that, because we're seeing the same thing, and our goal is every game we still have to keep getting better, and especially as you roll toward the end of the season to meet some of those goals that we have. We have to do that.
Well, I mean, you had a season that so far of running into some tough teams: Callaway, Noonan, Carrollton, and Columbus, and all those were a little harder hit than you care for. But without a doubt, every one of those games, the players fought from the beginning of the game to the end of the game, trying to figure out a way to get into the games, and then you have the other games out there, which is Auburn and Redan and Alexander, which was a fabulous game, and of course. Seeing Fayette County last night in Columbus, your team has done what it needs to put it in the position that it needs to be in right now, and of course, it all kind of gets going to the next step. And of course, we talk about one game at a time, and it doesn't get much bigger than what we're going to see next week.
Well, that's true, and we're in position right now to determine what our fate's going to be without. Well, we hope someone else beats someone else, and we hope someone. And I always say hope is not a really good game plan. So,
well, do they still do the coin flips? Is that still how they would solve a four-way tie in this?
Oh yeah. They still do those types of things. And you know what? If you're in a situation where you have the opportunity, I know a number of years ago I was in a situation where we had a three-way tie for a region, number one in the region, and you still were number one in the region, but the coin flip wasn't favorable for us because you end up playing someone that you wouldn't play.
Right.
But if we can do what we're supposed to do, we avoid all those types of things.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. You can control your own destiny, go out there and do it, win it on the field, which is where it's supposed to be won, or you can turn it over to a piece of metal and let it lay where it is. And so where do you want to stand? And I think that I know the Troop Tigers and the way the coaching staff and the players and the fans and the band and everything else has been acting this year, that they want it to where it is right now, and they want the opportunity to control it.
And there's also there's some other things that go into play before you actually get to a coin flip.
Okay.
There's if your schedule against opponents in your same classification, your win-loss with that, things that are called tiebreakers. But at the point right now, we just need to stay focused and just keep working on whatever the next game is, and that's pretty much been our focus over the last 2 years. And I thought that our preparation this week was good, and we were very concerned about some of the threats that Fayette County has. And if you remember last year, we were up 20-0 at halftime, and with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I think we're down about 15 points. And that was something that definitely is in the back of your mind, is that you cannot let up. You cannot let your guard down, because they have, with receivers, running backs, quarterback, very quick strike potential. And last night, for example, they did a pick six interception, and like I tell guys, it only takes seconds to score.
Yeah.
It doesn't always take minutes and minutes to score. It can turn around in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and just watching him sling the ball around last night, he had some beautiful passes that the fourth downs, just like going, come on, you've done everything you need to do to get the ball back, and then fourth down they find a way to complete a big pass, and that's got to be scary and frustrating to the defense, because they were working hard.
Oh, every time, and our DBs, Ty Corey Gilbert and Brandon Hurd and Kelsey McCutcheon and Zaven Williams, these guys, they are going against some pretty big receivers too, height-wise and very athletic, and they did a great job of staying with those receivers, playing their technique, the corners using the sideline boundary in their favor, and I was really proud of them, of the way they defended the pass, and I think the other part of that solution is our front, our defensive line got a lot of pressure on quarterback.
Yep, and I tell you what, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back, talk some more Troup County football, and of course they played Fayette County last night and won. And now we'll go ahead and mention the opponent's name next week, which is the LaGrange game. Troup LaGrange game will be next Friday night, Callaway Stadium, as LaGrange will be the home team. LaGrange is away, even though everybody's hanging out in the same place. So make sure you come on out. Bring everybody, and maybe not talk much this week, so you have your throat all rested and ready to yell.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to need all the noise in it, and there's going to be plenty of noise from both sides of the field.
It's going to be fun, and we want everybody to get out and have a good time. We'll be right back, and we'll talk about that as you're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback, Troup County edition, right here on Eagle 102.3, WLAG at 1240 and 96.9, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Where can you be a star athlete and a math superstar? Where can you prepare for graduate school or your dream job and make friends for the journey? Where can you challenge your mind and inspire your soul? Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
If you're looking for a great time, gather up your friends and head to the Brick House Grill in downtown LaGrange. Enjoy live entertainment every weekend. Thursday nights, it's karaoke as well as ladies' night. On Saturdays, come cheer for your favorite college football team and enjoy their football specials. Check out their new menu. Sunday from 11 until 3, the Brick House Grill has their family lunch specials. They have plenty of TVs to watch exciting NFL action. The Brick House Grill, Broome Street in downtown LaGrange.
Ball's out there. Tigers are on it. It's the they're scooping. It's going to make score. Down to the 5, 10. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a big hit that time, Jack, by number 8, Devontae Swanson. Caused the poor pitch, and number 11, Kelsey McCutcheon, picked it up on about the 20-yard line, took it in for the Troop Tiger touchdown, put the Tigers up by a score of 6-0 with 1:45 to go in the first quarter and the extra point to follow.
Yeah, I tell you what, this game kind of got slow starting, and I was way impressed with a lot of the play and some of the players, I think, that had to get up there and step up and get it rolling to get everybody moving in the right direction.
Well, you always are real excited when you can score on defense. I mean, that's huge. And then Devontae Swanson comes up, makes a nice hit there, and then Kelsey McCutcheon scoops and scores, and that kind of gets things going. And setting the tone defensively, setting the tone of what ended up being the way we played all night. Very physical. I thought we did a good job containing the option, and we knew that that's one of the things that they're going to try to run on us, and then also try to get outside of us as well with some other sweeps and other action. But I thought that that play kind of set the tone of the defense, and then of course when you score on defense, you really help yourself out offensively, and at the beginning of the game, Fayette County played us very tough when we were trying to get some offensive yardage, and we had some nice drives that were well sustained, but we ended up not getting points, and they kept the game kind of close there for a pretty good while.
Yeah, and it's always you want to score right before halftime. You can go in and have that feel. The last thing you want though is to get almost to scoring and then be denied. So what did it make a difference? Did it make a big difference on scoring right there at the last to give you that boost?
Always. Let's look at it from an offense standpoint. It's always huge to score 2 minutes, before the half, 2 minutes before the end of the game. Defensively, cut some of those cardinal defensive rules. You do not want to give up a score 2 minutes before the half or 2 minutes, left in the game. It's kind of that mindset, because it's all about momentum. And one of the players last night, our receiver Cueto Florence, he had 3 receptions last night. Great catches, nice runs with them. And then on top of that, he had a 70-yard kickoff return, which answered an interception for a touchdown that they had that pick six for a touchdown by their corner. But on the kickoff, we answer it back, and so that's big about taking the momentum back away from them, because that's. Like I said earlier, that particular team especially can, when they get rolling, they can really go.
They say hope is a dangerous thing.
Right, it is. It really is.
You want to make sure that you remove that hope and make sure you stay in control of the ball game, and y'all did that last night fantastically.
Another player that, of course, Darrell Dunlap had over 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. And ran tough, and also played real solid on defense as well. He's another one of those guys putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. And then Will Smith, our quarterback, he had over 100 total yards, passing and rushing combined, which was at very key points in the game, his performance. And then we had a young tight end that is really coming into his own, is Justin Marable had a big reception, 25-yard reception. He was close to scoring, but that kept a drive going on, and then set up a score on a couple plays later. So we had several guys that were stepping up, and not necessarily, when you look at Dre Towns and Brandon Hurd and Mess Bonner on offense, not necessarily getting these big monster yardage, but collectively as a team, and which is really pleasing to me, is that it's a team effort. It's not always just one guy doing everything. And then what happens when that's not so you're spreading out the the success and the performance is happening, and it's spread out among a number of players.
Yeah, and I think probably the best example was that last drive going in for the touchdown there at the end of the first half. How everybody did the right thing. They all stayed finding a way to get out of bounds, and everybody's using their brains. And it's really hard to get everybody to do that sometimes.
Their focus was real, especially that drive you're talking about as well. We were able to use timeouts effectively. We got the ball out of, we catch, throw, get out of bounds. Quarterback runs, gets out of bounds, and we're just doing very good clock management to get that score that you're talking about.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, man, there's a lot of coaching that went into that, and a lot of thinking on the players' part that went into that, and it just looked like it was a very orchestrated, well planned drive. I know it probably some of it, but it was very well done, and I was impressed, and I enjoyed watching it.
I appreciate that, and I definitely will pass that on to the guys too.
It was fun
because they.
Because when you sit in the stands, you always want to go, well, I would have done. I didn't have that come out of my mouth that one time on that whole drive, and that was impressive. So.
Right. When I watch a game on TV, I try not to do those things sometimes. Because I know what it's like when you're standing down there or you're up in the box, and it's a different world. So, and then, when we look at defense, we're talking about defense, Dikembe Billingsley, who has had game after game after game, just real solid performances. As a matter of fact, had this vicious hit when they went for two to stop that 2-point conversion. And I think that he was trying to atone because I think he's the one that might have jumped off sides when they're going to kick the PAT. And then now they're going to go for two, and it makes this a beautiful hit. It was like a highlight type hit.
Well, make sure I'm telling you, it does not make up for the offsides penalty.
No, trust me. Especially anything dead ball, really bothers me. But Devontae Cofield, great pressure on the quarterback as well last night. I'm trying to think. R.J. Hairston, solid play as well with the defensive line, and then we have. We talked about Swanson earlier as well defensively, and at will linebacker, he's fast and he's active, and he's type of guy that gets in and makes things happen. Sometimes he's not the guy that makes the tackle, but he affected the play, and I'm real big about affecting the play. Everybody thinks you always have to be the guy who carries the ball or you're the guy who makes the tackle, but there's a whole lot of other things going on, and then of course, we talked about Darryl playing running back and also linebacker as well. Yeah. And you got another linebacker that's getting a lot of experience and coming onto his own is Austin Carter, a sophomore for us, and we've got big plans for Austin. I hope he's ready for him.
There you go. All right, folks, we got a big game coming up next week. LaGrange, the Grangers will be hosting the Troop Tigers. We're going to talk about that when we come back. It is going to be November 1st on Friday, and kickoff 7:30. You need to be there about 6:30. Do a little tailgate, maybe 6 or 5 o'clock. Do some tailgate and get ready to come in the game and have a big time, as we will be on the air having a great time with you as well, as we looking forward to LaGrange Grangers and the Troop Tigers coming up this Friday night. Ought to be a big one. We'll take a break. We'll talk about that game when we come back. You're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback right here live at Kia of LaGrange on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 and 96.9, and also on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. The Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
The choice of a new mayor for LaGrange is a critical choice for our city. Jim Thornton is the proven leader in this race, and he has the experience to know what works and what needs improvement. Jim wants a better quality of life for you and your family. Please don't miss this opportunity to make the best choice for LaGrange.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton. I am asking for your vote for mayor of LaGrange. Early voting has started, and you can vote at the Government Center downtown until November 1st or on Election Day, November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limb Care of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limb Care of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
Smith, toss sweep. It's going to be Towns. Cuts inside, finds his way in for the touchdown. Tiger.
All right, welcome back here as we're live at the Kia showroom, Kia of LaGrange showroom on Lafayette Parkway. Maverick is sitting standing on the showroom floor, and I tell you what, guys, we really do appreciate you letting us come here and being a part of Kia LaGrange on this wonderful Saturday and doing some serious football talking. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure to have you guys here. We enjoy the football talk as well. You see everybody around the dealership. Got Matty Ice standing next to me. I'm wearing my Julio jersey. We got a couple guys wearing their college game day gear today too. So we try to make it a fun experience when you come in.
Yeah, it's something it's cool, and so bring your favorite fan wear, and of course today's kind of cool out, but I believe y'all are ready to run out and start the cars, get them warmed up before you ever touch them, so you can have a very warm and fun test drive.
Absolutely, you got to have the heated steering wheel, the heated seats. You got to have all the buttons on, because when you get in, you don't want to sit on cold leather. You got to be warm and got to enjoy your car. And that's what we aim to do. We aim to please everyone here, especially with the amenities we have in the Kias.
There you go, and they've got plenty of them. And I know we've got to talk hybrids this morning.
Oh, hybrids. The Kia Optima Hybrid is an awesome vehicle. Instead of being the stereotypical little mini car for a hybrid, you've got a full-size automobile that set the World Guinness Book of Record for 64 miles per gallon. How much you can't beat that. That's a world record holder. It's a full-size vehicle that gets an awesome mileage, inexpensive. Y'all need to come out and check it out. You're looking for some technology. That's some technology that works for you.
There you go. And, of course, they've got them here and ready to make your drive wherever you're driving to, make it efficient and do it for less. And that's what it's all about. People, y'all come on out here to Kia of LaGrange, Lafayette Parkway, and you'll get to meet these guys, and they're ready to go to work for you. I know that's what y'all are all about, getting a chance to be an assistant buyer and help you buy a vehicle. That's what it's all about. So,
if you're even just thinking about coming checking out a vehicle, come out and just check them out. We're here for you. Test drive them, see what you like. If you don't want a vehicle, that's fine. If you want a vehicle, come on in. We'll work up some numbers. We'll put it in your budget. That's what we're here for.
There you go, and exactly right. I mean, if it's sometimes a test drive is just a test drive, you want to get an idea of what direction you want to go, and these guys will let you do that. Not going to give you a hard time or chase you around or throw your keys on top of the roof or anything wacky. They're just going to let you come in here and have a good time, because I think Maverick said it earlier today, car buying should be fun.
That's right.
And they want to have a good time to do that. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you talking to us here as we're live at the Kia of LaGrange showroom. And speaking of which, we always have a good time coming out here, don't we, Coach?
It's a great place to come out. Come on down. One thing I do like, they always have game day stuff on Saturday, whether it's pro jerseys, college jerseys, that kind of things, and we'll work on getting you another jersey or
well, I like my Auburn jersey,
but we'll work on that. And
I should have me a trip jersey.
Yeah, well, we can do that too. I was talking about the college game, but we definitely can handle the troop one for you. But
I actually have a nice set of troop attire, and I should have stuck it on this morning. I didn't.
No, it's all right. It's fine. It's good to have folks. You got to play somebody, You know,
That's
if everybody was for the same team,
it would be kind of a boring.
Yeah, it would be, and that's the fun of it. But you come on down here to Kia's showroom. It's a great atmosphere, very comfortable place. It's not one of those high-pressure sale type deals, and I'm saying that not just because I'm here. We've purchased a car before, so you know, and they got great products, and I think they have products that fit just about everybody's personality too, and what their need is.
All right, folks, come on out here and do that, and also get ready for the Troop LaGrange game. We've kind of got it down to like the last minute or two that we've got to wrap it up. But first and foremost, big week, a lot going on. It is the Troop LaGrange game. It is the biggest game for the fans, I know.
For the fans, right?
And for the players and you guys, it's another game y'all got to get done because you still have another game after this before.
Absolutely,
before anything else.
It's the next game on the schedule, and you know you're not going to hide the fact that it's not a big game because it's a rivalry and it's a lot of fun and it's great competition. And Coach Donnie Branch and his staff will have his team ready, and you know, as far as over at Troop High School, you know, that week is, and it is over at LaGrange as well. It's Spirit Week, and so there's all types of themes each day. We end up with a pep rally, okay, and then of course a lot of people, Troop and LaGrange, are tailgating. Mm-hmm. Some of those folks are tailgating together. You know, it's really a great atmosphere. Now, as a coach and a player, you don't hardly get to be a part of that. But
you know,
those are things that are real special that go on. And then another thing that we have going on right now, we have with several of our clubs, along with LaGrange High School, we have what is called Battle of the Harvest, and it's a canned food drive, and all the food that is raised is going towards Salvation Army to combat hunger, and so this is all going to come together as well. And Battle of the Harvest is a great term too. Whoever came up with that, it is awesome. Mm-hmm. And the Wesley Woodyard of the Broncos, you know, from LaGrange, he's the team captain of LaGrange, and Elijah Kelly, the actor from Troop, is ours. And so we have celebrities that are involved in this. We have you know, several clubs. It's not just one club. It's great. I mean, with us, and I start naming the clubs, I'll forget them. But I know Miss Connie Applin is heading that up at our school, and they're doing a great job. And whoever wins it, that's fine. There's not a loser in this deal. I mean, kids getting together to do this, and it's all going for a great cause. And then also, you know, this bringing attention to that particular situation that you think that doesn't exist in America, but it does. Right. You know, among certain groups of people and families, that, you know, all the things that could happen in life that you know can trip you up in life. Oh yeah. People can find themselves in a bad situation. So
and here's our opportunity to join in and do that. And if they wanted to bring. Can they bring canned goods and that kind of stuff by the school, or how's that?
Oh, absolutely. They can definitely bring them by the school. They can drop them off at the front office. If you can bring, if you're a parent, you can bring those also. I know a lot of people are sending their kids there, or they're bringing them, but bring them by, and you can say, this is for my son or daughter's not homeroom, but first period class. Right. Because there's a competition upon a competition upon a competition on this deal. Yeah. And actually there's about 4 levels of competition going on with this, which has really it made this thing take off. So
everybody get out there and support, and let's get some serious canned goods up, and make sure the Troop Tigers win the Battle of the Harvest, and because you win the Battle of the Harvest, you're going to win the Battle of the Mills, and so the Troop Tigers need to be winners all week long, and it all starts with getting cranked up with Spirit Week, and then of course the game on Friday. And Coach, I hope that a solid week of preparation happens for the Troop Tigers, and y'all will be ready to go.
Well, I appreciate it. So we'll make sure everybody knows it's November the 1st, 7:30 kickoff. You really do need to get there early. We do ticket pre-sales during the latter part of the week, which is during lunch, or you can go to the front office. I really recommend that you do that, because one thing is the lines get long, and people are still trying to get in and buy tickets and that type of thing, and the game's going on and you're missing part of the game. Right. So we really encourage that. We encourage all the Tigers come out and support your Tigers against the Grangers next week, and this is one of the games you don't have to do a whole lot of pep talks. Get your guys ready to play.
Yeah.
And I know it's that same way across town as well. So, as always, we're looking forward to this game. And come on out. It's football weather now.
Let's do it. Yeah. And, of course, not only that, this has got playoff implications all over it, so there's plenty of reasons to be cheering hard and rooting hard and coming out and having a great time. See y'all Friday night at Callaway Stadium. Troop taking on LaGrange. Ought to be a big one. It is going to be a big one, and we'll look forward to seeing you there, and see you next week, Coach.
All right. Go Tigers.
Thanks for listening to the Troop Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com with Greg Hicks and Troop Tigers coach Lynn Kendall.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing.
As a business owner, nothing compares to the sense of pride you feel when unlocking your business first thing in the morning. In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if the business down the street has the same insurance you do. What matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. The Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
The choice of a new mayor for LaGrange is a critical choice for our city. Jim Thornton is the proven leader in this race, and he has the experience to know what works and what needs improvement. Jim wants a better quality of life for you and your family. Please don't miss this opportunity to make the best choice for LaGrange.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton. I am asking for your vote for mayor of LaGrange. Early voting has started, and you can vote at the Government Center downtown until November 1st or on Election Day, November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
It's now time for the Lafayette Christian Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to the showroom of Kia of LaGrange for the inside scoop of Lafayette football.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Lafayette Christian School Edition. I am Nate Shaw, the defensive coordinator of Lafayette Christian School, here coming to you live from the Kia of LaGrange showroom right down on Lafayette Parkway. I am here. I am joined with me by our illustrious head coach, Nick Nearing. Good morning, Coach.
Hey, good morning, Nate. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Come on down, see us here. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning down here this morning. Crystal clear blue sky. Georgia blue sky.
Yes.
I'm going to say that.
Yes.
Crisp air temperatures, which Coach Nearing and I are very appreciative of.
Absolutely.
And it's a fine autumn day here. Come on down and check out the wide selection of vehicles. The Kia Forte, the Kia Cadenza, they have one in the showroom here today. Come check that out. Of course, the Kia Soul and all the line of cars down here. Coming on, see the friendly people. Coming on down, get a Chick-fil-A biscuit.
Yeah.
That we've been enjoying this morning, and it's just a great day. Coach, we had a last game of the regular season this week, and it's a little bit strange for me because we're both teachers over at Lafayette Christian, and
yes, sir.
I teach Georgia Studies, 8th grade, and
yes.
We take our students on a tour of Georgia. So yesterday, while you were traveling up to Douglasville to play Harvester Christian, I was returning home to LaGrange with 31 rowdy 8th graders after a 1,200-mile trek of the state of Georgia over 4 or 5 days. And so I wasn't at the game. So, I'm going to be asking questions freshly because I'm trying to figure out the answers here. So tell us a little bit about Harvester Christian and how that game sort of played out last night.
Well, we, like you said, we went up to Harvester to take them on last night, finishing out the regular season. They have had a very good year. They are undefeated. And we went up there and had a good first half, I'd say. We came out with having to make some changes this week. We were missing our quarterback from the previous week. Just had some stuff went on at the game, and he was not able to play last night, and so had to move some people around, and which was certainly some big shoes to fill. But guys stepped up. Guys came out there ready to play, and we came out and it was 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, and 14-0 at the half. We struggled to get some things going offensively, but defense played pretty well. And, as the course of the night went along, it could just kind of continue to be that same story, and ended up we got beat 35-0. Unfortunate to have a shutout. Definitely not happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
But, there was a lot of bright spots in there, and we can talk about some of those this morning for sure, as I'm sure you'll be asking me about those. So.
Yeah, well, let's go to that right now in terms of not being able to generate offense. What are some of the keys that you thought especially early on in the game with a 14-0 first half? I mean, Harvester Christian, if you look at their scores, they put up 70, I think, 3 times this year.
Yes.
So that has to be certainly a defensive victory. You can call that a defensive victory, but the 0 is the big issue because ultimately the stat that matters is points scored.
Yes.
So what do you think were some of the keys to maybe some of the difficulties that Lafayette had moving the ball?
Yeah, we turned the ball over several times, especially early in the game when we were driving. We started out receiving the ball,
sure,
and got a first down, but then we had a penalty, put ourselves in the hold, so ended up punting and had a turnover there where we had a fumble in the first half. So we really shot ourselves in the foot offensively, made it hard on ourselves, and you can't do that against a good team. Your margin of error is very slim. You can't make a lot of mistakes, and I give credit to them for that. I see them. They took care of the ball. They had a few penalties. They had 8 guys going hard, and so they're a good team, and it's good to play. A good team makes you better. And that's
right.
What we want going to the playoffs. So that's good.
Yeah, I have to be honest. Our Lafayette's partners, WTRP 620, does broadcast our away games online. So I did make it back in time to see a little bit of the second quarter. I had to turn it off. I have to be honest with you. I did see a little bit of what we did, and I didn't want to listen to any sound because I didn't want to know. I didn't want to hear any commentary.
You saw just enough. Yeah.
I saw just enough right at the end of the first half, and I did see Harvester get stopped going into the end zone.
That's right.
before the half, so they did get a defensive stop.
We held them
at the end of the half to maintain that 14-0 first half.
That's
so
right.
As a coach, and I'm sure other coaches could appreciate this, but you cannot be at the game and then try to figure out what's going on, especially that's one of the downsides of technology. Well, that's a good place to take a break. We're going to say thank you to some of our sponsors. You're listening to the Lafayette Christian Saturday morning quarterback on Eagle Sports Radio.
Check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. The choice of a new mayor for LaGrange is a critical choice for our city. Jim Thornton is the proven leader in this race, and he has the experience to know what works and what needs improvement. Jim wants a better quality of life for you and your family. Please don't miss this opportunity to make the best choice for LaGrange.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton. I am asking for your vote for mayor of LaGrange. Early voting has started, and you can vote at the Government Center downtown until November 1st or on Election Day, November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens to your car, home, or business. In this moment, get an agent who'll protect you in that moment. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
Welcome back to the Saturday Morning Quarterback, Lafayette Christian School Edition, live from the Kia LaGrange showroom here on Lafayette Parkway. I am Nate Shaw here with head coach of the Lafayette Christian School Cougars, Nick Nearing. Coach, we've been talking about Lafayette's loss last night to Harvester Christian Academy in Douglasville, 35-0 loss, unfortunately. And you did mention in the first segment that we were without starting quarterback, and I'm the defensive coordinator, so for those who are just tuning in. Yes. We're missing. Not losing. He's not lost. He's found.
Yeah, we're glad about that.
But we were missing last night starting quarterback Matt Brown.
Yes.
And so that obviously creates a space. And what approach did we take this week? I explained to our listeners. I know the approach we took. We'll explain to our listeners what approach we took to fill the void of the quarterback position this week last night.
Yeah, we last week we had a couple of guys that had to step in and play some quarterback at the end of the game. One of those guys being Jeremy Fain, and another one being Aaron Dixon. And they both came in, played some quarterback for us, and led us to a couple scores at the end of the game. So that was something as we looked at this week, what we were going to do to move guys around at the quarterback spot. We said, okay, hey, we got Jeremy, we got Aaron. Both of them did a good job last week, so we're going to plug them in this week, and that's exactly what we did. And I give a lot of credit to both of them. That's a tough situation to be put into, but Jeremy did a good job coming in, running the offense. Took pretty good care of the ball for us, ran things, and we were able to move the ball. We really were, We came into it with a game plan to play some power football, trying to get our identity. That's what we've tried to do all season long. We believe our offensive line can get off the ball and move people, and we got some big running backs back there that can carry the rock up in there and really run hard, and we did that. We were able to get some drives going in the first half. Like I say, we shot ourselves in the foot a few times. I think we had 4 turnovers and no takeaways, so that was difficult to overcome.
Right.
But we did. We moved the ball, and we just got to sustain that. We got to sustain that for an entire drive. And then Aaron Dixon, he comes in and kind of runs some spread offense for us and did a good job there. He made a nice play in the second half. I think had a real nice pickup for us, and got some excitement on the sideline and stuff. So there was good things by those guys. I was definitely proud of them to come in and to play hard in a tough situation.
Well, it's good to know. I mean, the quarterback position is such a key position. It doesn't matter what level you're playing
That's right.
it on. It's good to know that you've got capable individuals to come in and fill that spot, and really, even if you have to go with the two-headed monster, because just because I know this, I know Jeremy Fain was running the more of the power offense, a little bit more straight up option, maybe a little bit more drop back pass.
Yes.
And then Aaron Dixon, like you said, was running our more of our read option look, and he is we throw out the nickname Shifty because he can move his center of gravity pretty quick and make some guys miss.
Yes.
And he's not a big ball player. But he's gonna break some ankles out there and make you look silly, and he's very intelligent as well and understands the concepts of what we're trying to do.
Yes.
Just to add on to what you were saying, so that was it's encouraging. Ultimately you want to get some points on the board here, Coach. I know there's nobody who wants more points than you do.
Yeah.
But it's good to know to see some hard play. So. You did try to establish, and with the little bit I saw, there was mainly power football going on. How did you think the offensive line performance, including the tight ends here, because we've been rotating a lot of tight ends here, and Jeremy, usually a tight end, playing quarterback. How were they able to handle Harvester's front four?
Did a real good job. We came off the ball well. We had a good push. A couple things stand out in my mind. We had fourth down situations a couple times. One time specifically in the second quarter there, we had like a 4th and 1 or 2, and we said, hey, we're going to go for it, and we got a nice push.
Good.
Easily able to advance the ball. So, things like that, it was definitely encouraging to see. And again, that was our goal coming in, was to be physical, and so to see us go out there and accomplish that goal, that's a good thing going to the playoffs.
That's good. Running back position. It'll rotate a lot of backs who ran the ball. Probably the most effective. Obviously, no points, not as effective as you would like. Who ran the ball most effectively last night?
Several guys got touches on the ball. Eason had some good carries. Eason Pike, he's played some tailback for us as a senior, did a real good job getting up in there. At Seth Horton, I was very, very pleased with Seth. He comes in for us, got some carries last week, scored a touchdown on senior night, comes in last night. And, running hard, and so glad to see that. Of course, like I say, Aaron was out there, playing quarterback for us. Trey was getting some good touches on the ball.
Good.
Eli Shep, he's been a good player for us more and more as the season goes along, offense and defense.
That's right.
He's been running the ball some. Last night he played some tight end for us. We had to have kind of a blocking presence up front.
Yeah,
did
he's
a good
physical.
job.
He's physical.
Yes, so, a lot of guys getting touches and did a good job. Graham, I don't want to mention Graham Oliver, too.
Yeah,
can't forget about G-Ram, man. That guy, he's exciting to watch.
G-Ram, is that a new one this week? I haven't heard G-Ram.
G-Ram.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good place to stop right here, Coach. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about defense next in our effort. And in case you're wondering, you can catch us online and see our bright and happy faces here this morning online at Eagle102.3.com. You're listening to Lafayette Christian Saturday Morning Quarterback on Eagle Sports Radio.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting cost, and one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
All right, team, let's get it lined up. We're going to run that play again.
Just like our local head coaches invest their time, effort, and passion into our local teams, LaGrange Banking Company invests time, effort, and passion into our customers. We are committed to bringing success to Troup County for our local teams and schools, as well as our customers.
That's the way to go after it. Well done, team.
LaGrange Banking Company, local, just like you. LaGrange Banking Company, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Saturday Morning Quarterback, Lafayette Christian School Edition. Coming to you live from the Kia showroom in LaGrange. I am Nate Shaw, defensive coordinator over Lafayette Christian. For those of us just tuning in with Nick Nearing, the head coach, the only head coach in Lafayette Christian School history. I always like to throw that out there. We've been talking about a tough game that happened on Friday, last night. Cougars going down to Harvester Christian Academy out of Douglasville, 35-0 to end the regular season for the Cougars, who end up 6-4. Harvester Christian, we've talked about this, a very prolific offense over the course of the season. If you go and to get on their list, their record, you'd see a lot of big numbers up there offensively. So yes. 35 in some ways is at least that you did the job defensively to get the job done. Obviously, the offense was an issue last night. We've talked about those well, so let's leave those behind us and let's talk about the positives we can take off of the defensive side of the ball. And I leave that to you, Coach. So who would you say were some of the few people to lead the defense for the Cougars last night?
Well, there's definitely some guys that stand out. And you're probably gonna, if you hear us talk about the defense at all, like you talk about
right.
week to week here, you're going to hear some of the same names because these are guys that play hard week in and week out. And I think of Eli Shepard. I think of Graham Oliver. There are linebackers out there. A lot of times they're going both ways. But those two guys play hard week in and week out. And last night, going to this game, we looked at them on film at Harvester. Like you said, they put up a lot of points. They have a very good offense. They're very quick. They have some quick backs. They like to run the sweep to the outside, so to speak, stretch play.
Right.
And so we knew we were going to have to play hard on the edge. And so, we said, I talked to Eli. We talked to Eli ahead of time, said, we're going to put you out there. You're going to have to play hard on the edge. You're going to have to be that guy that's going to come up and really set the edge, and be real physical out there when they run that sweep play. And he did. We had our letdowns at times. I'll definitely say that. We didn't always execute,
right.
Every single time. But, as a whole, I was proud of the defense because you come out with a team like this, and 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. I mean, you're doing something right.
Right.
And the guys were. We played hard. We did. They had a fourth down deep down in our territory, like a 4th and 5 at our 10-yard line. We stopped them. Our guys rose up. So I was very proud of that because we had to get some stops if we were going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with these guys, and we did. We did. So, I think Eli and Graham made plays for us. Defensive line-wise, we talked a lot this week about our technique was going to be physical to line of scrimmage. And the guy, Jack Oliver, Jack did a great job. Levi McCurry. I looked at some film last night.
Jack Everett. Jack Oliver. You're starting to mix our guys together.
I'm mixing them together, Coach. You're right.
There's not a lot of sleep at this point of the football season, so I'll give you that one.
Going to bed at 2 and getting up at 7 with the kids, yeah. So it's getting me. So thank you for that correction. Sorry there, Jack. Yeah, so Jack, Jack and Levi, though, those two guys. I looked at some film, and Levi, coming through, making plays for us in the backfield, doing a great job there. And I would just highlight Turner Hill also. Turner was a young guy for us. He's a sophomore, plays defensive end. But, Turner gets better. As the season goes along, I just think last year, too, and you tell me what you think, Coach. I mean,
yeah.
He gets better and better as the year goes along.
Hey, I'm doing the interviewing here.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Turner Hill was a freshman last year. He got a lot of playing time. And a lot of freshmen over the course of the season will wear down.
Yeah.
It's physically a much longer season than the middle school season.
That's right.
The guys are bigger, faster, stronger. And when you're a freshman out there, as big as Turner is, his body wears down.
Yep.
And a year of maturity has had the opposite effect on him. He is getting
right.
stronger as the season goes on.
Yep.
And his understanding of the concepts and the techniques it improves.
Yes.
And he has athletic skills, and
That's
he's
right.
been good. And he's a sophomore, and the same with Levi McCurry. I mean, in terms of they're both sophomores, so we have a young defensive front up here.
Eli Shepard,
Eli Shepard, sophomore.
And Graham, how about Graham?
Graham, sophomore.
Yeah,
Graham
look at all
Oliver,
these young
sophomore. And I hate to leave. Week after week, I hate to leave out Ethan Pike because
right.
he makes such great adjustments. Because really, Harvester didn't put the ball in the air that much, so he's a safety, and he has to come up and try to bust up 12 yards and get in on the tackle if he's going to get in at all.
You're right. You're right. And I got a tag team on that too. Ethan is, like you said, he's a general on the field, and he's a guy. I can call stuff. Coming in, having to fill in for this week for you being out. We definitely missed you there, Coach. But Ethan knows what to call. He knows how to adjust things. It makes a big difference.
And he and I have been almost working together. Not to say that we don't work together, but you have the big picture, and we can sort of trim everything out. And he knows He knows what I'm thinking, probably more than what you know that I'm thinking. And that's amazing. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. Well, if they did their job on defense as well as they could, obviously you needed to hold them to -1 last night. But that's a tough order. But it's a good. We have another week.
That's right.
To prepare, and we met one of our goals to host a playoff game, and that's what will be happening next Friday at the Cougars Den. And we're going to take a break right here. We're going to talk about playoff football for Lafayette Christian School Cougars here, and you can watch that conversation online at eagle102.3.com or eagle102.3.com, and you're listening to Lafayette Christian Saturday Morning Quarterback on Eagle Sports Radio.
For a great time, gather up your friends and head to the Brick House Grill in downtown LaGrange. Enjoy live entertainment every weekend. Thursday nights, it's karaoke as well as ladies' night. On Saturdays, come cheer for your favorite college football team and enjoy their football specials. Check out their new menu. Sunday from 11 until 3, the Brick House Grill has their family lunch specials. They have plenty of TVs to watch exciting NFL action. The Brick House Grill, Broome Street in downtown LaGrange.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Where can you be encouraged to make your own discoveries? Where can you be challenged to achieve the impossible by professors who know you by name? Our graduates have earned Emmy and Grammy nominations, successfully negotiated major business deals, and been inspired to teach and serve where they're needed most. Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing.
Welcome back to the Lafayette Christian Saturday morning quarterback live from the Kia showroom on Lafayette Parkway right down here in LaGrange. Come on down and check out the great deals and the low-pressure sales tactic. I've actually test-driven a car here, believe it or not. I don't mean to be a shill, but I'm not being a shill. But I actually really think Kia has an attractive product. It's something that I could afford personally, and I came in. I had a great day. I tested a Kia Rio because I'm a small car type of guy. Don't call me weird. I have this weird Yankee accent, and I don't really want a pickup truck, believe it or not. But they didn't put any pressure on me, and I really appreciated that. And if you don't like that, you can come down here and you would enjoy your experience here if you're in the market for a new car. Help support True County's local economy right here at Kia of LaGrange. And we, Coach Nearing and I are here. I am Nate Shaw, and we're enjoying some delicious Chick-fil-A biscuits.
Yes.
The mini biscuits is specifically what they are, and sometimes I just throw the biscuit out. I just eat the chicken. That's what I do.
Yum.
All right, so we're talking about Lafayette Christian's playoff aspirations in this segment. And Coach, give us the bullet on what's going to happen next week at the Cougars Den.
We are hosting our playoff game, first round of the playoffs this next week, Friday night, 7:30 kickoff. Should be at our home field at Whitesville Road, and we'll be hosting Praise Academy.
Praise Academy. We've seen them on our schedule before, have we not?
Yes, sir, we have. We opened up the season, actually, at their place. It was a preseason game, 38-35. We lost them by 3. It was a good, tough, hard-fought game, so it's got all the makings for that again.
And they bounced us out of the playoffs last year.
Yes.
So I'm going to just be honest with you. That is definitely something that's hanging in the back of my head.
Oh, yeah.
There. So, but it's a long season. That's 11 games ago now.
It is.
So what do you think? And I know we've scouted. So this is a loaded question, at least from my perspective. For our listeners, what are we expecting from Praise Academy next Friday?
They are playing good football right now. They have kind of gone through a phase earlier in the season where they had some guys banged up, and got some losses in there. But they've come back and they're healthier now, and they're playing good hard-nosed football. What you'd expect out of them, and so it's definitely got the makings to be a good football game. At the same time, we're looking forward to having all our guys back. Matt's going to be back this next week.
That's right.
And we did get a few guys, a little banged up last night, but I think we're going to be okay.
You're always going to get bumps and bruises and owies.
You're right, especially this point in the season. So, it's going to be a game where it's going to be a 4-quarter ball game. We're going to have to play hard 4 quarters and take care of the football. And I'm looking forward to it already. I really am.
I know I am, and it's the first playoff game here at our home stadium, and we certainly hope to talk about our fans, because the little bit that I saw of the game last night, there was a lot of people took a drive up to Douglasville.
There was. We've got great fan support. Our fans travel with us, support us. Got great parent support. Of course, the cheerleaders up there, they're always great to have. They give us a banner and rooting us on. So. It's really nice to have, because you feel like you've got somebody there that's got your back,
That's right. That's right. And one of the great things, too, is we put a lot of we just don't play in front of a bunch of empty seats over at the Whitesville Road Stadium.
Yes.
It gets pretty full, and we would love it if the people of LaGrange would come out. I understand what's happening over at one of the other stadiums in town. But if you're not interested in that, we'd certainly welcome you over here to Whitesville Road at the Cougars Den.
That's right.
And we got plenty of seats for you. And we put on. We're going to try to put on as good a football show as you've seen here in LaGrange in a long time, because we want to put up that W.
That's right.
Coach, any shout outs here just before we get ready to get off the air here?
Yeah. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Josh Shepard last night.
Josh.
Yeah, big Josh, man. He had to come in last night. Our starting guard, Luke McKay, who's a freshman, kind of twinged his knee last night, had kind of a pop in there, and so we really hope he's going to be okay.
He's been battling that for quite some time now. He's really toughed it out.
He really
shout
has.
out to him for that.
Yeah, he showed a lot of toughness, a lot of heart. And so, but Josh had to step in there and play some guard for us and did a good job. Again, really getting thrown in the fire, and did a great job. So definitely proud of him. And our senior leadership, I think giving a shout out to them, looking for them really this week to lead us in a big game. Jack Everett, think of him again.
Yeah.
I think of Jeremy Fain.
Yep.
Think of Ethan Pike. These guys, really got to step up and lead this week. with Trey, he's going to have to be ready to go. So we're looking forward to this week.
Yeah. Well, hey, Coach, thanks for coming in. I know it was a sort of a phone tag here this morning to get everybody here.
It's always good to come. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming here, too, and that's for sure our listeners do, too. And I know the kids do, and they know they appreciate your work. And we certainly appreciate the work of so many people behind the scenes.
We do.
Here, and the Booster Club, the Cats Club, supporting Lafayette Christian School football.
Yes.
We also like to thank Key of LaGrange, Chick-fil-A, of course, the good people at Eagle Sports Radio.
Yep.
And that will sort of wrap it up here for this week. So for those back in the studio, for Joseph Pope, our producer here, for Coleman Weiss, Nick Deering, I'm Nate Shaw.
Thanks, Nate.
Thanks for listening to Lafayette Christian School Saturday Morning Quarterback here on Eagle Sports Radio.
And we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. And that's why State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually lives on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange at 706-882-9324 and put the life back in life insurance.